Have you ever wondered why the relationship between China and Taiwan is so tense? The roots of this tension lie in the historical context that has shaped the relations between these two entities. Post the Chinese Civil War, Taiwan separated from mainland China, laying the foundation of a complex relationship. The One China principle, established in the 1970s, asserts that there is only one China, which includes Taiwan. However, the 1992 Consensus, a semi-official agreement, allows both sides to interpret what one China means in their own way. This ambiguity has led to differing views on Taiwan's status and its relationship with mainland China. Some see Taiwan as an integral part of China, while others view it as an independent, sovereign state. This historical backdrop sets the stage for the ongoing tension and complexity in the China-Taiwan relationship. Taiwan's international standing is quite unique, and it sparks major points of contention. Taiwan's diplomatic position is indeed a peculiar one. Despite its robust economy and vibrant democracy, Taiwan finds itself largely excluded from the global stage. This exclusion is primarily driven by the One China principle, a diplomatic understanding that insists there is but one China, and Taiwan is a part of it. As a result of this policy, Taiwan is not a member of most international organizations, including the United Nations, where the People's Republic of China holds the seat meant for China. This exclusion doesn't just limit Taiwan's voice on the global stage, but it also creates practical challenges. For instance, Taiwan's lack of membership in the World Health Organization has raised concerns, particularly during global health crises. This exclusion means Taiwan often lacks direct access to vital information and resources. Despite this diplomatic isolation, Taiwan has managed to foster strong bilateral relationships with a select few countries, most notably the United States. The ties between Taiwan and the United States are multifaceted and complex, encompassing trade, security, and shared democratic values. The U.S. has been a steadfast supporter of Taiwan, supplying it with the much-needed military hardware for its defense. Yet the U.S. treads a delicate line, maintaining unofficial relations with Taiwan while recognizing the People's Republic of China as the official China under its One China policy. Taiwan's unique international standing and its close ties with the United States are major sources of tension with mainland China. Beijing views any form of recognition or support for Taiwan as a challenge to its sovereignty and a violation of the One China principle. This tension often manifests in military posturing and economic pressure, complicating the already fraught Taiwan-Straits dynamics. These international relations and exclusions continue to stoke the fire in the China-Taiwan relationship. The United States plays a significant role in the China-Taiwan relationship, and its stance on the matter is governed by the One China policy. This policy is a diplomatic approach designed to maintain peace and stability in the Taiwan-Strait, a region that has long been a hotbed of tension and conflict. The U.S. walks a delicate tightrope, recognizing Beijing as the legitimate government of China, yet simultaneously fostering strong, unofficial relations with Taiwan. This intricate balancing act is driven by the U.S.'s commitment to democracy, human rights, and the free market, principles that Taiwan embodies. Under the banner of the One China policy, the U.S. has sold arms to Taiwan for self-defense, a move that has often irked Beijing. Yet it has also consistently discouraged any unilateral moves that could alter the status quo, such as Taiwan declaring formal independence. The recent statements of President Joe Biden on defending Taiwan have sparked a heated debate. These comments, seen as a departure from the traditional U.S. ambiguity on Taiwan, have raised questions about whether the U.S. is shifting its stance on the issue. The U.S.'s involvement adds another layer of complexity to the already tense situation between China and Taiwan. As we've seen, the tension between China and Taiwan is a multifaceted issue with deep historical roots. We've delved into the historical context, tracing back to the starkly different views on Taiwan's status and relations with mainland China, the One China principle, and the pivotal 1992 Consensus. We've also tackled Taiwan's exclusion from international organizations, a significant contributor to the tension, and its diplomatic relations with other nations, a delicate balancing act in the face of China's growing global influence. Then, we turned our attention to the role of the United States. Governed by its One China policy, the U.S. treads a thin line between maintaining peace and stability in the Taiwan-Strait and defending Taiwan, as evidenced by President Joe Biden's recent statements. These elements are intertwined, each adding complexity to the already tense dynamic. Understanding these factors gives us a clearer picture of why the China-Taiwan relationship is so tense today. It's a complex issue with no easy solutions, but one that continues to shape global politics and relations.